Well, the dust has finally settled. Teams are getting into playoff form, while others look to finish the season strong. The infielders, especially at the shortstop position, have to perform at a higher level in order to ensure team success and a shot at the championship. This begs the question, what were the best double-play turning second baseman shortstop tandems of all time, and how do the pairs we have today look compared to them? We find that few shortstops did it better than Omar Vizquel, having turned more than 125 double plays in his career than Hall of Famer shortstop Ozzie Smith and third baseman and shortstop Cal Ripken Jr. In a perfect world, his teammate would have been second baseman Bill Mazeroski, who turned almost 100 more double plays than the next best man, Nellie Fox. Their solo achievements speak to their dedication to their craft, giving them the ability to excel in a play when needed and perform on a high level on a game-to-game basis. This video will focus on the best tandems by examining the number of double plays turned together, along with a focus on their defensive skills, with offense acting as a tiebreaker when it comes to turning the 6-4-3 or 4-6-3 double play. There were none better at the end of the millennium than the duo of shortstop Omar Vizquel and second baseman Roberto Alomar from the Cleveland Indians, now called Guardians. In 3 years together, the pair of them turned 102 double plays in 1999, 109 in 2000, and 88 in the 2001 season, showcasing their quick flashing leather and leading their team to the playoffs. In the season of '99, Alomar achieved a .992 fielding percentage, while Vizquel recorded a .976. The 2000 season saw Vizquel's fielding percentage reach .995, with Alomar's at .980. And lastly, they were able to complete the 2001 season with Omar's fielding percentage at .989, and Roberto played constantly with a .993 that year. Over their careers, combined, they had over 3,000 double plays, but only played together for 3 years. Next, we'll start by looking at player tandems that reached success together. In 1952, shortstop Dick Groat started his major league career with a 100-hit season, but he entered the military a year later for 2 years. In 1955, he returned to the game and played in 151 games and again topped the 100-hit mark. The following year is when a brilliant 10-year partnership began, when second baseman Bill Mazeroski joined the Pirates at 19 years old. Over the next decade, the duo would execute 1,145 double plays, reaching 144 in a single season in 1961. As if he was trying to prove how amazing he was. The following year, Bill Mazeroski would set the single-season record with, at the time, new shortstop Gene Alley, getting 161, possibly inspired to compete with the Groat-Mazeroski duo. These two hooked up as part of the Chicago White Sox from 1956 to 1962. Over that span, they had a combined 658 double plays, but went on to play for various other teams during their careers. This is similar to the tandem of shortstop Luis Aparicio and second baseman Nellie Fox, who were both in the top 10 of their respective positions in number of double plays turned, but each had a different season where they recorded their career high. Luis Aparicio was a part of 117 total double plays in 1961, while Nellie Fox set the fourth highest number of double plays turned in a single season, 144, in 1957. This number was eventually tied by Dave Cash in 1974. Similar to the Chi-Town duo, these two are the 7th and 4th best on the shortstop and second baseman lists respectively. Both entered the league in 1977, playing for the Detroit Tigers. But it was only the following year that these two would become starters for the team. Over nearly 20 years, shortstop Alan Trammell and second baseman Lou Whitaker were able to put together and execute over 1,500 double plays, providing a solid backbone for the Tigers in the late 70s, all the 80s, and in the early 90s. Having already spoken about the leaders at the turn of the century, after 2000, we find that there aren't as many prevalent second baseman-shortstop duos, at least not compared to the previously mentioned ones. However, there is a Hall of Fame caliber pair that might be underrated. Think back to the time after Larry Bowa managed the Phillies. It's 2005, and the Charlie Manuel era has just begun, and the starting spot at second has been left vacant by second baseman Placido Polanco. Then, see if you can remember watching shortstop Jimmy Rollins and second baseman Chase Utley hit atop the lineup while flashing a reliable glove. That first season, each of them hit an over 290 batting average, while Rollins nearly eclipsed the 200 hit mark with 11 triples, as Utley drove in over 100 RBIs. Another tandem that won a World Series together united, some 10 years after the previous tandem in 2005. This happened when shortstop Carlos Correa entered the league and was immediately successful, recording a .967 fielding percentage and hitting .279 with over 20 home runs, all while combining with second baseman Jose Altuve for around 40 double plays. Altuve was in the second year of 4 consecutive 200-hit seasons. Plus, during that year, he held on to a .993 fielding percentage and committed only 5 errors in 153 games played. When we look at the changes made in the 2023 season, some of them have affected the outcomes of most at-bats. Stats like launch angle and bat speed are being used to alter approaches at the plate, and in some cases, lead to fewer balls being hit to the infield. This season, there is a pair of infielders that just started working together and are possibly the best tandem in Nationals history. This would be the duo of shortstop C.J. Abrams and second baseman Luis Garcia, who combined have executed over 65 double plays together. Abrams is a rookie talent, getting his first season as a full-time starter after being traded away from the San Diego Pirates during the 2022 season. Garcia is also getting his first season as a full-time starter, playing his way into the role after 3 seasons, splitting time between second baseman and shortstop spots. Okay, that's all we could think of when it comes to the best second baseman shortstop tandems in the majors. Let me know if we forgot to mention someone. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.